Hey gang, John Baccarella here with Sportsman's Direct, originator of the Sonic Ice Hopper, and quite a few other products actually in the last 5 or 6 years. Here to talk about some new rods and an exceptional reel that we've got coming out for you folks this winter. Actually should be happening here within the next couple of weeks. As you know, we've developed quite a few rod blanks over the last 5 or 6 years, starting out with our original straight taper solid carbons, and then we came out with some glass blanks, and last year we came out with the IHS blanks. And our blanks were so successful over the last few years that, and we watched a lot of you guys develop some great rods from these blanks, that we decided to come out with our own line of rods and also change things up a little bit on the blank design for you custom rod builders as well. But also wanted to make sure we offered some completely finished but high quality rods for you guys that are not rod building. So I'm just going to jump right in here, and first I'm going to talk a little bit about our original flatline rod that we came out with 3 years ago. And the flatline rod was the first rod on the market to employ a flat blank. Actually, the blank is flat at the tip, and it's not something that's added on or like a strike indicator added to the rod. It is an actual flat blank and very sensitive. And we came out with this about 3 years ago, and it was very popular on the market. Now, since then, we've refined this design considerably. And so this year, what we're bringing to you is our Flatline 2 rod. Now, you'll notice right away that it looks a lot different. We dropped all the finish off of this blank, all of the paint, and we went back kind of a retro look to these clear blanks, like back in the day when I used to hand taper my own blanks on a drill with some sandpaper. We'd always end up with a clear blank, and so kind of a throwback here, and we're going back to a clear blank on this production rod. Now this rod's a little different. It's got a kind of a compound taper, whereas our first flatline rod only had a flat that started at the same point. This one actually, the flat changes where it's starting and stop point, whether you're on the top or the bottom of the blank. But these flat blanks give you a very, very unique action and a very unique feel, and are extremely sensitive for you guys that really like to see the bite. Now we've also got this same blank design in a 32-inch model. So this original 24 was for you guys fishing in the shanties or maybe running around on ice hoppers, trying to keep that line right out in front of you or in tight. But this 32 is for you guys that are fishing out on the open water, maybe stand-up fishing, running and gunning out there where you're never even sitting down. Same deal on this 32. It's got the clear blank technology. We've got the flat on the top and the bottom of the blank, and this is a real high performance rod with a real special feel, and it'll impart tremendous action to your bait. But again, it's for the guy that really wants to see that bite. You can see it and you can feel it with the blank through the handle design. We're going to go back to our 24s. Our extreme taper blanks that we came up with a couple of years ago just had tremendous success with the custom rod builders, and so we decided to take that standard traditional round taper blank that was so popular with you guys and offer it in our own production rod as well. And so we've got our 24-inch ultralight in this extreme taper blank. This is another rod for you guys that are going to be fishing in the shanties, or that maybe out there running around with the ice hoppers or fishing off your bucket where you need to keep that line in close. So this rod loads up real smooth. It's got a nice taper to it. It's got quality guides on it. None of the bells and whistles, so we can keep the price down low. You don't have fancy wraps or anything on it. This is just a performance-driven rod. For you stand-up guys, again, we've got another longer rod in that same extreme taper style blank, clear glass blank, only this one is 34 inches. So it gives you a little bit more reach, especially for the guys that like to stand up fish, maybe moving around, standing in one spot, fishing multiple holes from that same position. But this 34 also loads really smooth, It's an ultralight blank, and I'm showing it here with our original Tightline reel. One final offering in the new Ice Hopper rod series. And again, this was another extremely popular blank over the last several years. And in our extreme taper, this is our solid carbon extreme taper. This will be a favorite amongst you walleye guys and even guys fishing for big panfish, crappies, and big perch. It's a 32-inch blank. It's got a lot of power. It's got an extremely fast tip. And we've got it paired up here with our new Tightline Pro reel. So what I wanted to talk to you here about while I've got this Carbon Extreme in my hands, you guys will probably notice it's got a different reel than what you've seen before. This is our new Tightline Pro reel. It's got some unique features. I know you guys have all wanted us to come out with a free spool reel, a true free spool reel, and so that's what we've done here, but we've taken it up a notch for you guys. I was never happy with that side button feature on many of the reels that were already on the market for dropping your bait down. So this reel, as you can see, has got a little lever mounted on the side and positioned towards the top. That little lever has got two positions. It's got a momentary position where you can push forward to drop the bait, or you can pull it back and go into a free spool mode where it locks until you reset it by turning the handle. So you can fish this reel in a couple of different ways, and that's going to be kind of a decision for you, whichever is most comfortable for you. But I know a lot of guys like the top grip, so we got the extended stem, and you can actuate this reel with either forward drop momentarily by pushing that little lever, or you can actuate it by clicking it all the way back and doing the free spool drop. Kind of a great feature. I think that's about it for the new rods and reels for this season. I do want to mention one thing real quick here for you guys. We do have a new product that'll be coming out a little bit later this season as well, so be watching for this. This is going to be our new Ice Hopper Creeper, and these are extremely high quality, durable creepers that are not going to break the bank account for you guys out there running and gunning, running around on the ice with your Sonic Ice Hoppers. And this is going to come in an extra large pair for you guys with the bigger feet. So be watching for this coming later this fall, probably late October. And we'll see you out there on the ice. You have a good one.